The purpose of this video is to show the press operator the correct way to handle, clean, and store laser engraved ceramic and mechanically engraved chrome Anilox rollers. The press operator will also learn what signs to look for on a worn or damaged Anilox roller and ways to prevent or minimize these signs from occurring. We begin by removing the Anilox roller from the press. Carefully remove the doctor blade assembly from the Anilox where applicable, ensuring the blade does not touch the Anilox roller. When all obstacles have been cleared, remove the Anilox roller either by hand or hoist, making sure the roller does not collide with any part of the press or surrounding obstacles. The ceramic on the Anilox is comparable to concrete and has a thickness of 0.007. This means an impact of the ceramic against any object may cause the ceramic to chip, which could damage the engraving. Next, place the Anilox roller in a sturdy fixed stand or rack. Use the recommended cleaning solvent and allow it to set for several minutes. Begin cleanup by wiping down the roller on ends and journals to remove any excess ink. This also aids in viewing the vendor's name, manufacturing number, screen count, and volume for easy identification. When the Anilox roller needs cleaning, CTS Industries recommends that the press operator follow the press manufacturer's procedure for cleaning the ink metering system at that time as well. Scrub the ceramic Anilox roller with a stainless steel brush in a circular motion, as if you were waxing your car. This will cause the solvent to penetrate the ink more efficiently, while the agitation effect will lift the ink from the cell for easier removal. A strong word of caution: only use a stainless steel brush to clean ceramic-coated rollers. Brass brushes will break off and can become embedded in the cells, which will contaminate the ink, plug the engraving, scratch the printing plate, and show up on the substrate. Chrome rollers, on the other hand, can accept only brass brushes, as stainless steel will score or scratch the chrome plating. After a thorough cleaning, use clean solvent to remove any surface residue. Afterwards, pour rubbing alcohol over the Anilox roller and wipe off. This process will absorb any moisture left in the cells. There are several alternatives of cleaning an Anilox roller other than CTS Industries' preferred method. The most popular alternative cleaning methods are baking soda cleaning units, plastic media cleaning units, and ultrasonic cleaning units. Printers seem pleased with all of these processes. Although we are seeing more of the baking soda and plastic media being used, more printers are looking at alternative solutions such as the heated water cleaning units. We caution against the use of high pressure in any unit, which could destroy the integrity of the cell. Please check with your Anilox roller cleaning system's instruction booklet for the acceptable PSI cleaning levels, especially for the finer screens used in process printing. Before the Anilox roller is removed from the cleaning area, we strongly suggest that a cover is used when transporting the roller to provide protection from those unavoidable bumps or dings that can happen on the way to storage. Proper storage should include putting the roller on a sturdy rack and away from high traffic areas. Using a label or tag identifying the engraving particulars makes selection much easier as well. Laser engraved ceramic Anilox rollers are very expensive and should not be treated like a ball-peen hammer. Imagine receiving a 2 weeks payday and then setting the check on fire. It's money up in flames, and a ruined Anilox roller is no different. Worn and damaged Anilox rollers. We are going to show you some samples of Anilox rollers with problem signs and unfortunately are commonly seen in the industry. These are commonly called score lines or striations on the Anilox roller. These marks can be caused from many situations. Dried ink fragments trapped in the nip of the doctor blade. No ink in the ink pan for lubrication, causing the roller to run dry. Worn doctor blade. Uneven pressure. Foreign debris trapped between the Anilox roller and the doctor blade or hard Durameter rubber roller. All this can be alleviated by proper press care and documentation. Treating the press as if it were your own will command higher performance from all the integral parts. Improper cleaning. This is a perfect example of dried ink that resulted from the operator only cleaning the top and sides of the roller, allowing the ink to pool at the bottom of the roll. Water-based ink and concrete have a lot in common. Once it's on there, it's going to take more than a brush to get it out. Remember, when the Anilox roller is in the press, it should always remain turning in a full ink pad in order to stay completely wet at all times. However, constantly turning Anilox rollers in a press 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and 30 days a month will not keep an Anilox roller clean either. Proper care to take the time once a week to clean the Anilox roller before putting it back in the press will assist in the life of the engraving. Ultraviolet ink or UV ink will cure by daylight over time as well. Proper care to keep the Anilox rollers clean should be treated in the same manner as if running water-based ink. Impact damage. This happens in a number of ways, but commonly occurs when a tool or machine part falls into a running press. Unfortunately, it doesn't stop there because this usually causes a chain reaction with the printing plate, rubber roller, impression cylinder, and web. In general, it causes a real crash to the system. Other impact damage, such as dropping the roller, hitting it with the ink pen or doctor blade assembly, or bumping the roller while in transit contributes to this problem as well. Ink buildup. A real enemy of the Anilox, rubber roller, gears, and printing plate. As ink accumulates in the press, it dries, then builds on itself as more ink is deposited in the ink pan area. This dried ink buildup will then break off into small pieces. These particles find their way through the press and can become lodged in the nip of the Anilox and doctor blade system. As the roller rotates, the ink particle remains stationary, builds up friction, and wears a groove in the roller. This also happens in a two-roll metering system where a trapped ink particle rotates in the same location and scores either rubber roller and Anilox roller, rendering both useless for laying down solids, tints, or where solid coverage is needed. Bottom line, keep the ink pan and surrounding area clean. A good way to find out if your Anilox roller is plugged with dried ink is to look at it with the naked eye. If the engraving on the Anilox roller is black and shiny, the engraving cells are plugged with ink and need to be cleaned. A clean Anilox roller will be the color of brown to gray and will have a dull finish. Take care of the Anilox roller, and you will save your company valuable time and money. Our toll-free number is 1-800-334-7117. Our website, www.ctsindustries.com, has more information such as maintenance suggestions. A complete listing of worldwide offices is also available for your convenience on our website. Let us hear from you. Remember, all first-time orders are backed by an unconditional 30-day guarantee. Quality, price, service, and delivery. CTS Industries is your source for Anilox rollers.